From these intentional partnerships, we build our community by helping sustain our local food systems and the people responsible for its success. The meaningful business model provides synergistic opportunities through collaboration and
my gosh.
I think honestly, I just have an issue with the word synergy.
Oh yeah,
that is a problem for me. In
the corporate world
It's
really
like,
is good at coming up with language that makes sense, but it says nothing.
saying something without saying anything.
Right.
It's politics, right?
I am so not a D word. Thank you.
Oh, man. All right. The fun and festivities continue in between episodes as well as afterwards. Welcome to the Ales and Tales podcast. We're going to bring you another beer review. Whoa, Bear.
Whoa, Bear.
I want to know who came up with the idea of saying whoa, Bear, and that's supposed to work against bears, by the way.
I think it's whoa, Bear.
That's right. Originally, it's like, whoa, Bear.
Smokey the Bear is a lot less friendly in person.
Whoa, bear. Maybe it's that.
Fonta Flora Brewing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Out of North Carolina. I did not intend to have a number of North Carolina beers here, but okay. This was highly recommended as a great IPA. So, Whoa Bear IPA from Fonta Flora. This is a West Coast style India Pale Ale, dry hopped with Crush, Cryo, Chinook, and Citra Cryo, in collaboration with Trophy Brewing, brewed with water from our wells and 84% local ingredients. It's very specific.
They do that on all their cans. They're big on just being locally sourced and whatnot. So like you'll see it on all their beers how much of the ingredients come from local farms.
Cool. That's neat.
It's like how do you quantify 84% though?
Well, I'm sure they keep good records of everything that they're putting in the beer, so they got spreadsheets.
It's like saying that a member of a band that comes on that's new should increase the band's performance by 10%. And how do you measure that? You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's an internal inside joke there, but we're not going to dive into that.
Right.
You've got some things that have been messing with you lately.
The past 2 years have been utter shit. They've been horrible.
We got to get you doing some Zen hot yoga and something. Yeah, something to get you
the past
outside.
year has been a series of events that I've been looking forward to that have been subsequently dampened. So
Sorry to hear that, man.
that happens.
You know,
It's called the valleys. Can't appreciate the mountaintops until you get to
right.
the valleys. So
Well, folks, so much for this episode. He's a downer. Goodbye. Beer will make it better, though. It's okay. So this is brewed and canned in Nebo, North Carolina.
yeah, Lake Nebo.
7% ABV.
Wow.
Yeehaw. So if you are new to our podcast, we're going to bring you some different opinions on some beer, along with some crazy stories probably. And in this episode, there's probably going to be a bear story somewhere in here, considering the beer is called Whoa Bear, unless it's called Whoa Beer.
Well, I think ultimately, if we were ever to do a highway road trip brewery tour on the Route 40 version of it, I think this might be a stop. Nebo, Lake Nebo.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if I
like
have any
everything.
bear stories. I got one bear story.
I got one.
Yeah, okay.
Was that the time you streaked?
I was
Don't give it
bear.
away.
So did anybody get a beer quote?
Oh, sure.
A bear quote?
I got
Bear
one.
quote?
Yeah.
Had I known, I want to try to find one with the bear in it. Let's see.
Bear.
Where to go? There we go. A little John Steinbeck for you. American novelist, one of the greats. There's nothing in the world like the first taste of beer.
Except for the second taste and the third taste.
No,
But did you remember enjoying your first taste of beer?
Yeah, I did.
I don't even know if I
did not?
remember my first taste of beer, to be honest.
I remember my first taste of scotch, my first taste of beer, and my first taste of whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Not one of them were good experiences. My dad, and my first taste of tobacco. And two out of those are my dad, and one of them were my dad's friends. My dad, being a young kid, and I'm like, I want to try that. I was 10 years old, and he hands me his pipe. He used to smoke a smokes a pipe again, and he handed it to me, and I was like,
You probably inhaled it too.
It was hideous. And he was like, so much for that, huh? And I'm like, yeah, how do you do that? My first beer, I was at one of our big Italian family get-togethers up north, and they had Rolling Rock. And everybody was drinking Rolling
The
Rock.
Trobe.
Yeah, and he hands me the word. Go ahead, here. And I went, it's hideous. I still
In your
don't like
defense, Rolling Rock is bad.
Yeah, it is.
It's like a flat Heineken.
Yeah, I'm still not a fan at all. First Scotch was at my dad's, my friend's and my dad's friend's house, and he had this whole bar of Scotch. And I was like, why do you always drink that stuff, man? Is it really that good? And he's like, blink, put it in front of me. Same thing, horrible. Oh my God, it was hideous. Now I love beer, bourbon, Scotch.
But isn't it interesting? All those vices upon first consumption are like, ugh. You know, cigarettes for me were like, why does my mom do this? But why do I feel compelled to have another?
That's nicotine.
I think on the alcohol is so when you're younger, you're more sensitive to bitter taste.
Right.
And so you probably got a lot more of the bitter when you were a kid than you are as an adult. Yeah, that's a good question though.
Well,
Like
maybe the taste buds have not opened up to
Acclimated,
all
yeah.
experiences, right? I mean, you know, when you taste something bitter that's not something you're used to, you're like, what the heck is this? But if you get to used to it as you mature, you get an understanding of bitterness and how bitter is not necessarily bad. There's probably a psychological thing to it. You got to think about it. You know, for survival, bitter used to equal death, right? So, you know, you try something out in the wild and it was bitter. Oftentimes it was because it was going to be poisonous.
Oh, okay.
So the first reaction, especially for a child, because children put things in their mouths and, you know, whatever else, probably like bitter. And as you get older, you're like, all right, now that I know better.
What was something you tried for the first time that was utterly enjoyable? Like you just knew right off the bat. I mean, I would imagine sweets and stuff.
Oh, we're
like
talking
that.
foods. Okay.
Foods are, well, yeah.
I
Well,
was about to have
okay.
a very different answer. Had to stop
Dude,
myself.
there are elements in where you're going.
What's that stuff? You used to eat it all the time back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Food that is utterly enjoyable.
Food or just activity.
Ice cream. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with ice cream.
Right?
Peanut butter cookies.
Ginger snaps. That's still something that I
Have you
have
had
my mom
Courtney's?
for. I've not.
Oh, we got to make sure we bring those in.
We talked about that last year,
Yeah.
which I did not get any of.
Yeah, I want to get you some.
Womp, womp, womp.
But other things, activities, and I know where you were going. The first time for all of us, I would imagine, was kind of like awkward,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
you know. And other things that go along with it were like what you imagined and what the reality was like, oh, wow, that smelled different than I thought.
I was told it was going to smell like peaches and cream.
I thought it was going to taste like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Not the case.
We're all talking about mowing the lawn, of course. As we know. Anyway,
Well,
Jim.
mowing the lawn's a good activity to think. You know, it's
I used to love mowing the
Whoa,
lawn.
bear.
Actually.
right. Whoa, bear.
Yeah.
I still like mowing the lawn. Actually, it makes me shut my brain down for a while. And I don't think
It's cathartic. It really is.
I used to love it as a kid. Like I was probably the one weird kid in the neighborhood that enjoyed it. Like every time it was time to
man.
mow the lawn, I was on the lawnmowers.
well, on the
I didn't have the riding. Yeah, riding's a lot better than a walk
Then a
behind
push.
pusher.
Yeah,
Yeah,
push
well,
button.
I had the
Now I do
the
that.
CD player in my pocket with the 10-second anti-skip, and
That's
you have
right.
to walk kind of funny so it doesn't skip as
right.
you're mowing.
Yep. I couldn't even hear anything off of a Walkman if I mowed. It was too loud.
Yeah,
And
I
this
had
old
blasting.
foam, the foam
Yeah.
cap
Oh, yeah.
flat thing, like let every bit of sound in except for the music.
I remember doing it with a cassette Walkman. That's how old I
I did it
am.
with both cassette and then CD player.
But did you have a self-propelled mower? 'Cause
Yeah, it was self-propelled.
Yeah.
Just walk behind.
I
What I have now.
Yeah. You got to do the self-propelled.
I have too much hill. I had a riding mower that we brought up, and
Yeah.
I was mowing it like this thing, but
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to die. So I got rid of the riding mower.
But your backyard, I mean, it's ripe for a riding mower.
Yeah,
It's large.
it is. And the front's just too choppy, and it's pointless to have a riding mower for just the
Right.
backyard. It's like, whatever, I'll just mow it. Gives me more time to,
You know Johnny Rabb,
Yeah.
the drummer?
not personally, but I know of him.
He was just here. He did an episode with Rich. They came down to First Bank. And I reached out to him like, hey, you're in town. Rich and I would love to do a podcast with you. He came in. We're all friends and everything. He was talking about if he wasn't drumming for a living, he and I were akin in thought of mowing lawns. Like if you had everything you need. I said, dude, that scene from Forrest Gump where he's just mowing the lawn. And he's got everything taken care of. He's, Apple stock is freaking taken off and he owns Bubba Gump Shrimp and all this other stuff. I would love to do that. Just sit on a lawnmower. That'll just be fun.
I hear you.
His was
If
the
it
same
was a
way.
riding mower, I could be more.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
you
We
gotta
just
do it.
found Jim's Zen moment from earlier where he's all
Yeah.
frazzled. There you go. We just got to
Actually,
get you mowing some
I
lawns.
had a customer who had a trucking business and had to step out due to health concerns. And the doctor said, you need to find something that you can do outside that's active, that you enjoy doing,
Yeah.
that's not stressful. And so he started a lawn business. And he said within about 2 years, he had worked up and gotten over 100 lawns that they were mowing, had like his son-in-law and I think son taking care of the business. But apparently if you do, decent work, it's not that hard to make some good money in lawn care.
No.
Low overhead, you got your equipment, you got
You know
you
what's
know,
expected.
gas.
You know how to do it. It's pretty straightforward. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a
just got to
pretty
get
straight.
clients.
Almost everyone has a lawn.
Yeah.
Yep.
If they have a house.
Unless they're not doing it themselves.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got all businesses still got to hire somebody to do lawn. They're, no one at the business is doing their own lawn care usually.
Right.
Down this where we are recording, a lot of the the big farm
Yeah.
hillsides, you see some of those yards that's mowed, and it looks like it'd take days just to mow it. I'm like
Like a carpet.
Man. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta put a
on the way to
sticker
Columbia, there's that one on the right, and it's always perfectly mowed, and it's like 30 acres of perfect yard. And I'm like, dude, that's got to take days.
It's expensive.
Yeah, by the time you finish mowing the end of it, the front needs it again. It's like a never-ending process.
It's a lot of fun. It's cathartic and just like you said, you go. It actually allows you to think. I when I mow the lawn, ideas come to me.
Well, you're not
You're open to receive.
buried in an electronic device, a screen.
Right.
You're not being overstimulated. Have all that. It's the good dopamine.
You know what
that
I'd
you're
like to
getting.
find out about mowing is whether this beer would be good with after mowing a lawn.
Let's
do it.
try that.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say.
She's picked it up like twice over there. Like,
I'm like
"Oh,
trying
It's
to
still
like.
cold.
you're so quiet and polite. You need to be like, hey, beer time.
Guys,
Shut
we
up.
could tell these stories while we're drinking
We're sitting there
beer.
talking about doing the lawn. All of a sudden we hear, and we just look over.
She's like, I'm way ahead of you guys.
Wait, what if I did
Time
that?
waiting.
So we'll describe the can after we go ahead and pour the beer because we'll have some downtime in between. But let's go ahead and get this thing opened up. So this is Woe Bear by Fonta Flora Brewing. Every
Nice.
time.
Always
Got
good.
the microphone too.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It's
That's
going to
all
be a
right.
little sticky.
It happens.
That's what she said.
Wow.
And she's sitting here like stroking it. It's a little sticky.
That was perfect. That was perfect.
Nice haze.
Me and a
Yeah.
bunch of guys.
You're one of the guys. Who you kidding? Thank you.
So that is a slightly hazy yellow. Definitely a lemony yellow.
Oh, I could smell it from
You
here.
know, it smells so good.
All right, so I know we got a couple of IPA fans in here, so we're going to see how this
Yeah.
hits. This came highly recommended by our resident beer specialist at Cool Springs Wine and Spirits. He always hits me with some good stuff when I ask him for something. Wow, you can really get the nose off of that.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Like
It's really
what's the fruit smell I'm getting?
Pineapple.
yeah,
It's like
something
pineapple and
citrusy.
lychee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet, but sweet.
And it's. I hope it's not one of those misleading smells like we've talked about before.
Oh, it smells all sweet and juicy, and you get
Right.
into it. It's just this bitter, dry hop.
Right.
Speaking of juicy,
It is a West Coast, so I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like West Coast, you can get you do get the really kind of like juice bombs out of I think more like the north of California. Like then you get that really dry style in like Southern California. Of I've said it before, like not my favorite, but this smells like it's gonna be good.
It is a very juicy smell. Like that just
Yeah.
smells like you bite into a fruit that's just going to be like, poof.
Yep.
Very, very pineapple-y, a little bit of papaya, but not much,
Maybe
thank
that's it,
goodness.
yeah.
Lychee, I don't know. All right, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It is good, but it does taste very different than it smells.
Not like the last one though. This one still
That has
definitely has a sweetness to it.
Yeah, but then it's got almost like not a funk. But
it takes
Yeah.
a weird side turn in the middle of the
does.
taste. Like
It
the front of the
does.
tongue, you're like, oh, this is going to be a very light IPA. Whoa, and it just goes somewhere else. That is weird. Like about a second and a half into it, it
Yeah.
goes somewhere.
like it's a weird funk. I don't know how else to
The
describe
first taste is better than you said the middle taste. It's like kind of funky kombucha, like horse barn, like
it. A little bit.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's got like a farmhouse funk to it.
Yeah.
An overly ripe fruit Like it's weird. It's the front third of my tongue. It's sweet and light. And then it hits the middle of my tongue, and I can actually feel that delineation when it hits that next level. And it's not bitter, but it's like a funk. I don't know how to describe, like overly fermented.
Grain got funked.
It's like a rind almost.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit. But if it was out in the sun for a few days and it fermented for a while.
Yeah, it's like that. It's still on my tongue. The bad
Tongue
kind of
glove?
like tongue glove.
I don't think it's tongue glove.
Mike'sToyStore.com.
Exclusively. Right there.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. At first taste, that weird left curveball was a little off-putting.
Because you're
And
expecting something.
The more I'm going back to it, the more I'm enjoying it.
I agree.
Oh, it's enjoyable.
Yeah,
But again, that smell
it's
really.
almost like a heavy grist. Like you just really get the grain in it.
And that's interesting.
Yeah, that
It
the Chinook.
builds-
I don't think I've had a whole lot of Chinook hops. So
Now I can smell it on it. If you smell, you get that slight,
funk.
like,
It's like a rind.
Like-
I keep on smelling a rind.
I don't get that. I get like the barn, like rotting hay that's been moist for a while and starts to decompose. Burpee. Really burpy. It's good.
I feel bad that I got
Nah.
beer on the microphone.
As long as it didn't go into the microphone, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you do remember Jim has done far worse with his beer on his entire board. I kind of like it. The more I drink it, the more it kind of builds up. It does stick on the tongue, but the more you drink, the more it kind of gets used to it.
Honestly, like I feel like because we're talking about it, I wouldn't have noticed the funk as much. But the fact that we talked about it, how not great it was, and now how it's actually like doable, now I'm liking it more only because we're talking about it. And like I normally would never talk about this, so that's what I like about your podcast.
Do you guys actually, well, I know you and Ben, do you actually go through the motions when you try a new beer?
Honestly, yeah, even like wine, I always sniff and sip, but I don't like think about it as in depth unless I'm here.
Right.
But I do think about it.
Courtney and I really got into it.
Do you do the with your wine?
No, I
aerate-
think that's so dumb. I'm not bougie enough. I am going to Napa Valley in 2 weeks, so I might turn into one of those people. But hopefully,
They're going to tell you to do that.
Are you
They actually
going
make
to
take us in do that?
a wine tasting?
Yeah, we're going to stay in Sonoma, and then we're honestly we were looking into like Napa Valley, but it's like so expensive.
Oh, yeah.
and I didn't realize because I went to Willamette Valley in Oregon, and it's pretty reasonable there, but Napa it's like $100, $200 a tasting, and my mom's like, well, does that include any food? And I'm like, no.
What about,
So-
it's they charge you for the tastings?
Yes.
Because that's their sales pitch.
Yeah, they're doing so well, it doesn't matter. And they're in an environment where everybody wants to try it. So
Yeah, and
it
everyone
becomes
has a lot of
an
money.
event rather than a, hey, buy my stuff.
But
Right.
if you go to Napa Valley Tourism.com or like that type of website, they have like a 25 list of wineries that are affordable and are like $25 or $50 a tasting instead. So that's what we booked.
Try and
Right
look. Oh, you did. You already booked it?
Some of them, yeah.
Gotcha.
Stag's, I think it's Stag's Leap and Duckhead are two great wineries out there, but also they're not cheap.
Yeah, I think we're going to go to B Cellars. That's the one that's a little bit more expensive.
Good.
We'll do.
Okay, you need to watch a movie before you go. I'll get you the name of the movie.
Sideways.
Is it the movie about how
Paul
the valley
Giamatti?
came to be?
We can play 20 questions for a while if you guys want.
Let's do
No,
it.
it's the movie where it was from like 1960 or 70.
Bottle
where-
Shock is the first
Right,
one.
right.
So there's two movies you need to watch. One is Bottle Shock, which is how the French wine industry got really disrupted by the California Napa
Right,
Valley
right,
and, and the families doing it. It's a very good movie, actually.
It is.
And then there is another one I just watched. I cannot remember the name of it, but I'll find it. And it's a documentary about a bunch of those families there. And it's really, really good. But again, I looked up some of those wines and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have to try that. It was like $250 a bottle. And I'm like, holy shit. Cannot.
Honestly, like, can you even taste the difference of how good the wine is if it's over $50? Like,
Yes.
I feel
Depending on the bottles, yes. I think
Yes.
for me, a lot of times it's how easy it goes down. So the cheaper wines are going to have more of that tannin bite in the back of your throat, whereas a really nice, expensive wine just kind of glides down.
The short answer is not always. The long answer is there is a reason that some can charge a premium, and it's noticeable.
But it's like, yeah,
It's the same in the bourbon world and the Scotch world. I mean, I had a bourbon that was crazy expensive, amazing. Would I have paid that for it? No, because I can get a very, very good bourbon for, a good bottle for $150, $200, which is amazing.
Yeah.
It's just
get them
not
for $60 if you know what you're buying.
No. Well, I know, but if I'm going
Dude,
for
that,
like high
that
level,
Walton store pick, oh my
isn't it amazing?
God, so good. It's like $60.
Yep. So yeah, it just depends. You can find the ones that haven't made it yet, right? There's those who have gotten there already and have hit that level, and they're just chilling, resting on their laurels because they got it figured out. And there's the other ones who are there, but nobody knows about yet. So that's why it's fun to always hunt and try different ones. It's just, that's why we do what we're doing.
But yeah, you can go to the liquor store and there's, 2 different bottles that are both, 94 points, and one's $20 and one's 120.
Yeah. And also the point system is a bunch of BS on the wines. There was one guy that just decided to come up with the point system and everybody had to fall in line with his point system. Total junk. I found ones that are not on the high level on the point system that I think are great.
Yeah.
Again, it's one guy's opinion based on his taste buds.
Yeah, everyone's taste buds are different.
Which is why we do this, is because every one of us has slightly different taste buds and can appreciate something different than the other. If you all had to rely on getting every single beer you ever got based on my taste buds, that would not necessarily fit your palate, right?
Right.
But somehow that became the standard for an entire rating system, which I think is crazy. He's rocking and rolling. I mean, I wish I would have come up with that, because if everybody had to get their beer based on my taste buds, I could make some money.
I known that you were actually going to do that, I would have recommended Paso Robles.
That's one of my favorites, but it's not close to Napa Valley at all.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's actually, they got some really good wines there.
I know. Aaron and Sand is one of my favorites.
It was the one I was looking at was Hope Family Winery. And it looks like you can just make a reservation and have a 2.5 hour experience, because they're just selling it to you. They're selling
Y'all ever
memberships.
had Barefoot?
Barefoot.
Yeah.
Yellowtail?
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Actually,
man.
I like Yellowtail. I don't have a problem with it.
Or Josh.
Josh is great.
Is it really?
That is a great.
for the price.
I
And-
refused to buy it just because how much they were trying to shove it in my face on, flipping through Facebook or Instagram, whatever. I mean, I was getting ads every
Worth it.
30 seconds for Josh.
Worth it. For the money, that is a killer wine.
Really?
It is fantastic. Their Cabernet is fantastic. The Merlot is great. They've got, honestly, I haven't had a bad wine by them.
Okay.
It's
I
literally.
don't drink a whole lot of wine.
Is
That's
that
a
the
go-to.
box wine?
No, it's bottom.
But there's nothing wrong with. I've had some good box wine.
We have
too.
great box
Photo
wine.
box,
No problem
man.
with it. Yeah.
Hijinks is one of my favorite boxed wines.
There you go.
Stays
On the next
stays good
episode
for
of
longer.
Wines and
Yeah.
Dines, we're changing up
We
our
could go to
format.
Cool Springs Wine and Spirits.
Yeah.
That's right.
But yeah, I think Josh, you can get at Costco if you don't mind dealing with all the people.
Yeah, I go to Costco anyways.
Like the carts running into your car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to
Gotta get
strangle
early.
4 people, but I came out with some good wine.
Got to get first thing in the morning, man.
Even then, it's crowded.
Yeah.
The-
Executive members get in an hour early.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I am.
I have no idea if I am or not.
Let's do this. Carly, why don't you go ahead and describe the can, and I'll talk a little bit about the brewery, and we'll go from there.
Sure thing. We've got a green and blue kind of creamy background. And we have 2 bears that are knocking over trash cans to search for some hops. Very smart, very creative and cute.
Whoa, Bear.
Very nice artistry. Yeah, there's just knocked over hops out of trash cans with 2 black bears. The Woe Bear, Ponta Flora Brewery, in collaboration with Trophy Brewing.
I'll point out a couple of things about this, which I like. It is a drawn picture of bears, kind of like comic booky style.
It's not a photo.
No. And I like the fact that they made the hops metallic, like you get the metallic sheen on the hops, but the trash cans are flat, matte green, which is
And they're
pretty
like,
cool.
they're not your traditional trash can. They're like a city administered trash can with wheels.
So
it's
when
like
I was
aqua
at
green.
Sierra Nevada, they actually had. Oh no, okay, those are. I see it now. Like the little plastic that take to the curb.
Yeah. Which they probably used to carry hops into. It would make sense because it's a great carrying vessel.
Yeah, but what does it say? This is the beer that we made out of the hops that we threw away that are good enough for the bears.
What?
Is that what it's saying?
I think you're reading too much into it.
Well, I'm going by the picture.
You're going by your impression of the picture.
Yeah. These are the hops we threw away, and The
Bears
Bears
Maybe
seemed
those
to
were the
like it.
hops that they were going to bring in the next day that were delivered, and the Bears knocked them over.
If you think about it, the hops are way too big for this, like the
Yeah, they're like
actual
the size
size.
of pineapples.
Yeah.
So what are
The
those?
size
Are
of
those
basketballs.
That hop's
miniature
the size of a
bears
bear's
or-
head.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they're not even hops. Maybe they're like armadillos. I don't know. Green armadillos. I've never seen an armadillo until I moved to Nashville.
Oh man,
Yeah.
everywhere.
Like,
You ever seen a
I
live
don't-
one?
No, I only
Yeah.
see them dead on the side of the
Yep.
road.
You know, never to go near them, right?
Are they poisonous?
They carry leprosy. But they
Only
can.
there's 3-band and I think it's 3-band and 5-band armadillos, and only one of those two carries it. And it's not
Okay.
the kind we have here.
Oh, okay.
Stay there. I'm counting your bands.
Well, it's really
Don't
easy.
bite me yet.
Don't bite me yet.
Like if you look at them, you can see like either 5 segments or an obvious 3. But yeah, I did learn that, and I looked it up and researched it, and apparently it's only one type can carry.
Oh, his bands are falling off.
That's the kind you want to stay
that's the
away
one.
from.
That's all with leprosy.
Yeah, if it's still alive and leaving pieces of itself, that's the one you want to stay away from.
Leprosy.
So
All my skin is falling off of me. I'm not half the man I used to be.
what did the leper say to the hooker?
Oh, gosh.
Keep the tip. We got all kinds of stuff going on over there. Fontaflora's mission is to highlight the biodiversity and bounty of North Carolina agriculture through an endless array of contemplative libations. All right, guys, stick with me on this. At Fontaflora, we celebrate this concept by harnessing impactful relationships that contribute to localized agricultural economics. From these intentional partnerships, we build our community by helping to sustain our local food systems and the people responsible for its success. This meaningful business model provides synergistic opportunities through collaboration and empowers us to continue pushing the boundaries of what it means to create beverages with a sense of place and agricultural purpose. That person, whoever wrote that, is either AI or a business attorney or whatever with the synergistic responsible.
Oh,
for
all sorts of corporate
like,
buzzwords.
holy crap.
We're going
I
to put a
appreciate-
pin in that and blue sky it.
Yeah, I appreciate what this. I appreciate what they're doing and what the actual brewery is doing. But guys,
Yeah.
get a little less corporate-y with that. Holy crap, or a little less AI.
We're also at the point of the recording of the shows that in this session that reading becomes twice as hard.
Yeah.
That's the challenge. You go in there. If you drink 3 beers and can still read that, you get a free one.
Right?
Yeah.
If you can actually make it all the way through it, you get a bonus. From these intentional partnerships, we build our community by helping to sustain our local food systems and the people responsible for its success. The meaningful business model provides synergistic opportunities through collaboration and come
Oh,
on.
my gosh.
I think honestly, I just have an issue with the word synergy.
Oh, yeah.
That is a problem for me in
The corporate
the
world
It's
really
like, "Ugh."
is good at coming up with language that makes it makes sense, but it says nothing.
saying something without saying anything.
Right.
That is it's politics, right? I will tell you that they have a very, very cool looking Morganton Historic Flatiron Pub in the tip of downtown Morganton, which looks really, really cool. And then they've got a location which is a Whippoorwill Farm, which also looks cool. So probably a very cool place to visit.
Mm-hmm. Lots of little locations.
Morganton.
Morganton in North Carolina.
hmm
What are some of the other indications, examples of corporate speak that drive you nuts? I have a list.
Did you just look up the list?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Starts out with 30,000 foot view,
Oh.
alignment, bandwidth.
You have used, by the way, 30,000 foot view to represent me on numerous occasions to people you've introduced me to.
Yeah, I've been guilty of using that. Circle back, close the loop, deliverable. That's something creative use.
Mhm.
Touch base.
I haven't come across that one yet.
I use that all the time.
Disrupt, double click. I have not heard that one. It means to dig deeper on a topic or issue.
Let's
double
double
click
click on
that.
that.
Yeah, let's double click that a bit.
Put a pin in it, but we're going
I
to
would
double click it
immediately
later.
want to walk away from that
I
person.
think I would have to throat punch that person. Yeah.
Hey, let's double click the.
What?
Double
What?
click your neck.
Download.
What happened to that guy
EOD.
on the ground? Oh, I just double clicked him right in the forehead. It's-
Full disclosure. Hard stop.
Yeah.
oh, that's a hard stop for me. Yeah, I've heard that.
I thought I came up with this word, but ideate,
nope.
leverage, mind meld, mission critical.
Mind meld.
Yeah. But what you said, what'd you say?
Touch base.
Not on there. Interesting.
Go ahead. You can keep using it. Nobody will mind. Okay. So I got a brief story. We were talking about age and, feeling older and whatnot. I think it was in the last podcast.
Yeah.
I call him a puppy. He's 14 years old,
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
but he looks like a puppy, and everybody who ever sees him is like, "Oh, how old is he? He's a little puppy." He's just permanent energy, cute as could be. Yesterday morning, I turned to him. I was about to walk down into the basement, and I said, "You coming?" And he took a step, all excited, and fell down the entire stairs. And I was like, no, which it does nothing to stop it, but all I could do was yell it because there's no way I could catch up to him. But it was the most comical, unfortunate. It was the most humanistic way of falling down the stairs. Like, he didn't roll like a dog. Like, he was trying to catch himself the whole way and sliding. So he's like legs everywhere, and you could see the fear in his eyes, like, oh God, the entire way down.
Is this my life now?
Oh God. Like, he was just like legs everywhere trying to make it. I'm like, no. And he hits the bottom and slides right up into the wall.
No.
I'm like, poor guy. So he's been walking with a limp all day today. So I've been like babying him. So I've carried him up steps, down steps, up other steps, try to put him in something comfortable.
Poor guy.
Yeah. It was one of those not funny, but funny kind of things. Like, after the fact, just looking back and looking at the picture of it with him doing it, like just splayed out, sliding, down the stairs with legs everywhere. I was like,
14 years is a long time for a dog.
time.
Yeah.
and he's still full
Spry.
energy going, obviously apparently a little more clumsy.
Yeah.
So I got to watch that now. But yeah, he still walks everywhere with me. If I go hiking, he'll hike with me. It's cool. He's a tough little dude.
Yeah.
He'll be fine in another day or so. He didn't break anything. I guarantee he's sore. He woke up this
Yeah.
morning, and he always sleeps right here, no matter where I am. So, because I can always tell, because in the middle of the night I wake up and this side of my body's just hot. I'm like, dude, you're killing me. But whenever I wake up in the morning, he wakes up because it's time for coffee, and I make cappuccinos, and then I give him a puppuccino, so some of the steamed milk. And he gets up and he goes, ugh. He just looked at me. And
Wait, what the
he
fuck
kinda
happened
like,
yesterday?
He was like, I was like, yeah, you're sore, dude. I guarantee. So I've been carrying him around all day. Poor guy.
That's great.
Yeah. I was going to bring him, but I was like, yeah, he's going to be all, whatever.
That'd be fine. You could have brought him.
Yeah, you should've.
Well, but he'll be wanting to hop up and hop down and hop up, and he's injured, and I'd be all matronly and motherly trying to follow him around.
Yeah.
Another time,
Next
perhaps.
time.
Next time. Little mascot.
We started allowing-
He is the perfect
That was
mascot
Tail
for this.
Muscat.
Yeah. We started allowing our dog to sleep in our bed after his brother died in January. And yeah,
Who gets moved over?
he does, because it's like,
Still our bad.
we're really violating some hardened rules that we've established with dogs by doing this, but because you've never known otherwise what it's like to be by yourself, fine.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah. Because he had, they were both in each other's crates and they had each other to hang out with. So he was mourning. I think to a certain extent he still is.
Yeah, I imagine so. All of a sudden your pack is less.
Well, apparently I found out I was supposed to bring, like when we put Link down, they said, my wife was like, maybe we ought to bring Rhett with us. I'm like, dude, that'd be traumatic for him. Are you out of your mind? But apparently when you do that, you're supposed to bring the body home so they can get used to the,
Know that it's,
right.
yeah.
It's
There's
closure.
Smell it, yeah.
Yeah, finality.
I just used it as a weapon. So he starts barking. I'm like, hey, your brother did that and he didn't come back.
Oh, God, dude, that's awful.
And he just left.
He just looks at you in fear.
Yeah.
Tail just goes,
Do it again. I'll feed you to a bear.
right?
Keep it up. That's all I'm saying.
I remember you telling me the story the time you watched Porter and he was over at your house. It was the first time, and he's always been used to sleeping on the bed. That was just a normal thing. And you said, I kept hearing, oh, and you're like, what? And finally you were like, I reached down, grabbed him, lifted the covers, shoved him under the covers, and we all went to bed. And he just slept under the covers the whole night, just covered up.
He dug it. He's like, thank you.
Yep.
Does your dog like burrow his face into like your armpit or whatever, or just like a nook And you're like, how are you breathing?
On occasion,
Yeah. Our
he's-
dog does that.
Porter twitches. He's got restless leg syndrome like me, I guess. But if I sit down, he will be in my lap. Like
Yeah.
I've gotten so used to it that I don't even notice it. I look down and I'm like, when the hell did you get there? Like he's just always in my lap. If I'm sitting, must happen. But he'll do this little twitch thing every once in a while.
Falling asleep.
Yeah, and it's fine if he's
Jump.
not facing towards me. But when he's facing towards me, he always ball kicks me. I'm like, oh, God, dude, what are you-" So as soon as I feel him start getting twitchy, I roll him over. I'm like, no, dude, we're not doing that again.
Would have said Hadouken.
He does. He just kind of goes. I'm like, oh.
All right. So anybody got any good bear stories?
Bear?
Bear.
No.
We're drinking Oh Bear. So the only one I
Whoa,
got,
bear.
we were out in Santa Fe, and we went up to the ski lodge. Now it's summertime, so there's no snow on the ground, but there's a little brewery up there. Went up for a little burger, whatnot, and we get to talking with him, and there's the dude in there, like the sheriff's in there with like, his shotgun. All right, what's this for? It's like, oh, well, just kind of keeping a lookout. There's been a bear running around. It likes to get into our trash and chemicals and beer. And apparently it had busted down the solid oak doors and drank a keg. And then
Nice.
like went to the river, and I guess that like it went to their dumpster and like dug out all their cleaning chemicals and everything, like ate all the cleaning chemicals or something weird. And the bartender was like,
Cocaine
"Oh, yeah,
bear."
this is my bear stick." And this dude literally had this stick with just a Bowie knife, like duct taped to the end of it to make a spear. And like, what's this for? I think maybe that's how it came out. I was like, what do you have a spear with a stick with a Bowie knife on it? And they started telling me about the beer, and then we noticed the sheriff's there with a shotgun. Like, so do you need to like walk us back to our car? He's like, nah, y'all be fine. Like, walk quick.
Yeah.
So there's a drunken bear somewhere near here.
That's wild.
It's terrifying.
Yeah. In North Carolina, black bears are very prevalent, and they would just go right they'll just go right up into towns and whatnot. Same in like Gatlinburg, Tennessee. There were times where we used to go to a car show, Dad and I, and on the second story of the hotel, that bears would be up along the second story, just walking along, checking stuff out. People opening the door and whoa, and go back in. But yeah, I went hiking one time in North Carolina and heard a noise behind me rustling leaves. We normally it's like squirrels or birds. And I turned around and there was two black bears about from you to me, just walking along, foraging. And I looked at it and it looked at me and I was like, keep on, dude. It's all good.
Oh, bear.
Yeah. And so he kept on walking his way and I just kept watching him. It was all good. But I was like, whoa, they were, for a big creature, they were quiet until they were like right there.
Well, what is the rule? There's a rule of thumb when it comes to brown and black bears. Like brown, you're supposed to lay down.
Brown lay down, black fight back.
Black fight back? Really?
Black fight back.
Grizzly.
White
you're out
good
of luck.
night.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Grizzly's going to be grizzly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually, if you encounter a black bear, I have it pulled up. If you're in a building by a dumpster or around the corner,
Walk away from the dumpster. It's all
give
good.
the bear a clear escape route. Do not corner it. Okay. Gee, this is a good idea. Let me corner the bear. Leave any doors open as you back away from the bear.
Dog.
Do not lock the bear in a room.
Did you see the one? There was a black bear that broke into a car. Like somehow it figured out how to open the door or whatever, got in the car and closed the door and got locked in the car and just destroyed the car trying to get out. Like absolutely obliterated it.
I think I've seen that.
Bum, bum, bum.
In your backyard, if you come across a black bear in your backyard, from a safe distance, make loud noises, shout, or bang pots and pans together to scare away the bear.
Because you normally walk around your backyard with pots and pans just at the
Right.
ready.
Yeah.
I mean, I do.
When the bear leaves, remove potential attractants such as garbage, bird seed, or pet food. Ask neighbors to remove attractants. Check your yard for bears before letting out your dog. I don't know why I find that funny. In the woods, if you see a bear before it notices you, stand still. Don't approach and enjoy the moment.
Don't
Wait a minute. Don't approach and enjoy.
Meaning because it hasn't seen you, so just watch it.
I guess so. Then move away quietly in the opposite direction. If you encounter a bear that's aware of you, don't run. Running may trigger a chase response. Back away slowly in the opposite direction and wait for the bear to leave.
I promise you, if there's a chase occurring, it's going to trigger a shit myself and run faster
Right.
response.
Well, they say if you ever have to try to run downhill, because a bear can definitely outrun you, especially uphill.
Uphill.
But downhill, you're hoping it trips over its own feet and falls down.
Yep.
Good
And
luck.
climbing trees does not work because they can climb trees.
If a black bear becomes aggressive, if it approaches you, stand your ground. Back away only when the bear stops its approach. Make yourself look bigger by raising your arms and jacket and or standing on a rock or a stump. Yell, "Hey, bear!" loudly.
Whoa, bear!
Whoa! Whoa,
that's-
bear!
I want to figure that
Whoa,
out because that's the
bear.
thing that messes with me is whoa bear. Like if you've ever watched any of these nature shows, whenever a bear shows up, people are like, whoa bear, hey bear. I'm like, who figured out? Like who was the person that survived and said, this is the answer right here, just so you know? I survived because I said, whoa bear. And the bear was like, oh, well,
Apparently, whoa doesn't
okay.
do it.
yeah.
Just whoa.
So you gotta say, whoa bear. And the bear was like, oh, me.
He's talking to me.
And apparently that has become like the uniform approach to dealing with a bear.
Fighting off a bear.
You were going to say something a minute ago.
So on the drive down here, I called my parents who are staying with my aunt and uncle in Littleton, Colorado, which is right outside of Denver, right by Red Rocks. And my aunt was saying, Carly, like the other day, I heard a really scary noise. It sounded like two bears fighting. And so I got in my car and I drove around. I was trying to see what was happening. And lo and behold, in her neighborhood, there was a cougar attacking a deer, like killing a deer. Just like at the next door neighbor's house.
Whoa, cougar.
Yeah.
Was she done going through menopause? Oh, an actual cougar. I got you.
Deers and cougars and bears am I.
Bad joke.
That's what they call menopause, apparently. It's called cougar puberty.
Jim.
What?
You're an idiot. Always throwing the most ridiculous curveball. God.
We need this kind of laugh.
Yeah, the cougars and the mountain lions are no joke out west, like taking out people and stuff. Like that's.
You ever see the one? It was a guy that was like on a trail.
Yeah, and it starts coming at him, and it's like swiping while running at him.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh no, thank you.
And he's like, "Whoa, stay away, stay there." And it goes on for about 5 minutes. He's just backing off, and this thing, because he must have gotten near its den or whatever, and it just started going after him. And he's just like, as soon as he picked up and threw a rock, that was it. Then all of a sudden, it chased it away. I'm like, that's all I had to do.
That thing's paws
Yeah.
are like this, and it's just swiping at him while running at him. And I'm like, oh, dude, that's like bye-bye legs. Like the cartoon with, what was it, Sylvester the cat or whatever else, or
Like Tom and Jerry?
yeah, it was Sylvester the cat, and he was trying to get the mouse, and the mouse ran underneath the thing, and it opened up, and it was a panther in it, and the panther goes, and he just peels away in pieces.
Yeah.
Like that's what I was picturing with this poor guy. His leg would just be in like discs,
Turn into
just
spaghetti.
gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I'm sorry. I mean, if you're ever in a position like that, it's either me or you, pal. I'm freaking poking your eyes out, beating the shit out. I'm choking you, whatever.
This just made me think of, I found it real quick, a video. There's a mountain climber, and he's climbing, and a bear comes down, and he just like kicks him right off, kicks him off down the mountain. The bear still keeps on trying to come up, climb after him, kicks him in the face.
Oh, how about, have you seen the ones where they're on the alpine coasters, the mountain coasters? Those are the new videos coming up, like out in
like that?
Pigeon Forge.
So bad.
They're fun, but literally, as these people are being brought up the incline like a roller coaster, there are bears sitting there watching them, and you can't do a damn thing because
Can
you're
you
in this
say
car.
Meals on
I
Wheels?
was gonna say, they're like watching one of those roving buffets.
It's like a sushi train.
Have you been to the new human train out in Pigeon Forge? It's fantastic. Man.
They've got like 10 of them.
That one didn't look sweet enough. Wait for the next one. Yeah, that was a good
that looks big and juicy.
That one's too fatty.
Yeah, those guys are going to have to figure that out because there's a bunch of videos. They're all out of Pigeon Forge, it seems.
Ooh, this one's lean meat. I've been trying to watch my figure.
That's my only hope is that they'll look at me and go, "There's not enough meat.
Yeah,
I'm not
right.
even going to mess with that one. It's all good." Let's. What would this pair well with? By the way,
I don't know.
I think it's
Wow. For the first time ever.
Right? Like, I don't know what I would, like, food-wise pair this with.
I mean, I can come up with
all the typical things, but
pizza. Anything with a spicy or bitterness to it, like a marinara sauce. A chicken parm with this would be great.
okay, something acidic.
Burger,
Yep.
maybe.
burger.
It'd have to be a burger with some unique ingredients, though. It couldn't be just like a standard burger for some reason. I feel like it needs.
And that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I don't want to, like, okay,
bacon
grilled
or
chicken or
cheese
pizza
or
I need, like, I'm trying to think of,
sauce.
like, specifically what would match this really
Definitely
well.
something with cheese. I'm thinking pretzels and
Ooh,
cheese.
A little manchego.
Yeah.
What?
Manchego. What?
Manchego.
Manchego.
Manchego. You munch on the manchego.
I'm thinking Munster and Manchego. There we go.
Yeah. Some cheeses would work well with this. It's very fruity. So, but it's not. I won't say it's overwhelming. There are some that it's just punches you in the face.
As
with
it's
fruit.
warmed, I feel like that fruit's turning more floral.
Yeah.
That nose is wild. It's more pungent than it was before, and it's not a bad nose.
No, it's not at all.
But it's just unique.
The,
Like-
the funkiness is kind of gone.
Yeah. Warmed up.
I'm
Plus,
finding-
we also acclimated.
I
to
think
it.
I think it all just kind of blended together. Like I still get the funk, but it's like it's merged with all the other scents. Like before, it was like individual scents. Now it's just like all one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It marinated, it melded.
Huh.
Anything else that would pair well with?
I'm just thinking those. For some reason, I'm really craving the soft pretzels with cheese to go with this.
I just after this taste, I haven't got some lime, like a little bit of lime to it.
Mm-hmm.
All things fruity with a little bit of citrus.
Kind of bitter citrus.
All right, well, let's give it a rating. We'll move on.
I'm going to say I'll give it 8.5. I liked it.
Cool.
Yeah, 8.5 bears.
I'm going 6.5.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it. It's good. I don't know if I will go out and buy a 4-pack of this to drink at home. I'm glad I had it. It was very interesting, but it is very different. I wish I could describe to the listeners that kind of funk taste we're getting a little bit better because it's so unique.
Mm-hmm. It's not very bitter, which I appreciate. Like a lot of, the IBUs don't seem like they're absolutely crazy. It's not face meltingly bitter. It's not overly fruity and funky like I don't like. It's a good all around IPA for me. I like it. And it is different. So if you like IPAs and you're getting tired of everything being kind of the same, this one does stand out because it has some difference to it. So I'll give it 8 trash bins full of hops. Unbear molested hops.
Unbear molested.
Yeah, I would say 8.2 armadillo-sized hops out of 10.
Armadillo-sized hops. That is
Huge.
that's
Bear
pretty accurate,
swipes.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of funny for brewers if they did like a jumbo hop and all you have to do is like cut off 2 of them and throw them in. Like it's just like pineapples.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is good. I like
Yeah.
it. Fonta Flora. Whoa, Bear. Another good recommendation. I like it. Good IPA if you want fruity IPAs. If you like pineapple, if you like your IPAs a little fruity, but if you want something different, this is a good way to go.
Yeah.
So until next time, whoa, beer.
Whoa, bear.
Whoa, bear.
Well, bear.
Whoa, beer. Whoa, beer. Whoa.
Whoa.